Hello. Wait, give me a second. Read this. Wait. And you click this side. Okay, let's set up. And then wait. Ace Attorney. Oh wait, I forgot to. Oh wait. It's gonna reset itself. Just ignore it because it's gonna reset itself. Do this. And do this. Cool. That's good enough. Ace Attorney, yada yada. Put the picture in. Perfect. Perfect thumbnail. Minimum effort, but still some effort. Okay, hello, it's Lillin, and today I will continue Ace Attorney. It's been one whole week, and I've been itching to play it the whole time, but no time. So, let's see. Let's see, I did this on Twitch. Twitter's okay, YouTube's okay. Everyone is fine. 4-star. I don't know if it's 4-star. Oh wait, why is this? Oh well. Like right. Okay, we're good. One thing that. Oh wait, Twitch is not starting. Lol, my bad. I'm not sure if I can do it. Probably I can, but so Pokemon Arceus is coming out, and I plan to play that sometime during when Japan releases it, so which will be the 28th at midnight. No wait, the 29th midnight. Let me see if I take that day off. We'll see. I'm still deciding on it, so I'll try to stream it maybe in English as soon as it comes out. So hopefully it'll turn out good. We'll see. And there's a new I need to buy it first, so it's not solidified. It's not solid yet, but that's my plan on the 28th, which would be the 27th. PST 7 AM, but oh well. Take that day off because I need time to play, right? Midnight. Although I do have neighbors, so I can't be too loud, but this might be okay. I'm not quite sure. Well, if they say something, emergency stop. So yeah, let's continue this. Bitrate's so fast. I love this. Wow! YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Okay. Okay, all good. Let's go. Continue. Trial part 3. So today I'll finish part 3. Is my plan. 22nd November, 1:14 p.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. I feel like I need to know how to pronounce that word. Let me see. How do you pronounce that word? What does that word mean? Just administration of justice? Okay. Let's see how. Okay, wait. Right now, my volume's at this, right?
Judicature.
Judicature. Thanks. Thank you, Google. Got it. Courtroom 2. Oh. Oh, wait. Who is this guy? What happened again? Wait, recap. Recap. I think we don't have to lead or something to say that that girl was the suspect and that I would be guilty. I, Naruhodo Yunosuke, would be guilty. And then this girl, who I still don't know who she is, suddenly be like, no, stop it! Ikiari! Objection! And then she appeared. I think it's where we left off. Well, I understand you are the judicial assistant to the defense, but why this sudden ingress into my courtroom? Is it ingress? Ah, a judicial assistant and a woman, no less. The rules state that females are not permitted into this court of law other than to testify. Oh my god. Okay, okay, that old, super old way of thinking. I got it. Yes, I fully understand. I ask only for 5 minutes of time. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense. Ha! You're too late, little girl! This trial has already been concluded. 5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more. Oh, how nice of him. That's awfully nice. Why? But you were so good. You were so polite to the English gentlewoman. But Your Excellency! I am most grateful. Oh, isn't this defense bench kind of like crowded now? There's like 3 people here. Who exactly are you? I'm sorry, there's no time. Please, simply accept this for now. What is it? A report about something written in English. It's Giselle Brett's research. Oh? She was doing some research? The English woman's? After the trial resumed earlier, I hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical faculty and borrowed this paper. Oh yes, that's right. Miss Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? I know, right? You'd think there'd be something there that might be a reason why she killed him. You'd think they would look at that, but okay. So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself. Oh, no, of course not. Special characteristics of rare and its effects on human subjects. Interesting. Wait, does that mean human experimentation? That's what it sounds like. Actually, wait, let me fix this camera. Okay, kinda better. Curer? What's that? I've never heard that word before. Neither have I. Time's up! The prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the courtroom. Oh my god. There was too little time for me to read it in detail, but I've summarized what I could on a note just inside the cover. Oh, Anna-san. Hello, konbanwa. Konnichiwa. If you think it would be valuable, please cast your eye over it. This is wonderful, thank you. Giselle's report has been entered into the court record. A report detailing an unknown poison that Miss Brett has been researching during her time at Yuma University. Poison? Goodbye then, and good luck. Oh wait, maybe I should get rid of the widget. That's okay. You have had long enough, counsel. We cannot detain our English guest any longer. I forgot how I did her voice. I asked the prosecution and the defense now one last time. Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but... Actually, let me give it a widget anyway. Neat. No comments will be shown, but I will see them, just as this game. The prosecution has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency. Yunosuke, we're out of options here. This really is our very last chance. Wait, I don't remember anything. Yes, I know. Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. That look. The unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior. Oh, we're going there? Okay. Well, Miss Brett. Yes, Your Excellency? Darn, I feel all the girls' voices are the same now. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer. It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until tea time. I'll have to politely decline. Forgive me, Miss Brett. It seems I wasn't clear. I realize this phrase is a question. Oh wait, is this Japanese? It might be difficult when they actually mean no, like the non-direct phrase question. It's like, they're not requesting of this from you, even though it sounds like a request. It's demand. I must ask you to treat that as an order. I've said it many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense. I agree. I agree with that sometimes. My apologies, dear lady. Let me see exactly what he said again. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you grace us with your presence a little longer. Ah. Yeah, okay. It's the question that's not a question. So, counsel. What is this new evidence that demands the court's attention? Wait, give me a second. Let me check it. Let me look at it first. Examine. Synopsis. A poison made from the bark of certain trees in the jungles of South Africa. Or South America. I don't know why I said Africa. The hunters of the region have used it since ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Okay. Effects. Instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. Route of entry. The above mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. I mean, it could be mouth too, or just like... Due to its ability to enter the human body paralytic, it's believed that the toxin could have application as an anesthetic. However, a solution for the respiratory arrest caused as a result of the full body paralysis must be found first, or patients would die of suffocation. Ah, wait, I don't understand. Wait, what? Okay, paralysis of the body and death. Okay, no, I got that. It enters through a wound. What wound was there? Was there any wound on the body? I guess there's the bullet. Okay, so this drug could possibly use an anesthetic, but they don't have a solution yet because it makes it paralyzed and then you die, and they want the paralyzed portion, but not the death portion. So they haven't found a solution to that yet. I think is what it said. Well, let's present this. It'd be helpful, probably, somewhere. Hi, Miss Giselle Brett. We understand you were studying under Dr. Wilson at Yuma University, doing research. Research, by sheer coincidence, perhaps into a deadly poison. What? Poison? Where are you going with this, counsel? A toxin known as curare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death. Yeah. What complete and utter nonsense! Curare, you say? I've never even heard of it. You wouldn't have done. You wouldn't have, I guess? What do you mean? I mean that you wouldn't have heard of curare before, for one very simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country. I thought that, that's what, last time, it was like, we have tested all poisons known for this country. I'm like, that means you've been tested poisons from other countries, see? It doesn't exist. Correct. Which means, no matter what test the police can do for toxins, they'll never identify curare. Why? Because there is no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. What? Order, order, order. Council, does this deadly poison truly exist? According to this report authored by the visiting research student from England, Curare has long been used by the tribespeople of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. To lace their arrows? The report states that it is produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle, and it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Oh, that sounds useful. Wait. Okay. Doesn't that sum it up, Miss Brett? Trumpery! What does that mean? These aspersions are utter trumpery. To start with, if the victim had been administered some of this so-called deadly poison, you would have been squirming and writhing in pain, and the other diners would have surely noticed. Nah, that's not what it says. Instant death, man. Paralyzation. That's true. What do you say to that, Inspector? Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. But he was still kind of like anesthetic, wasn't he? He was paralyzed from the dental appointment that he had. So I don't think he would have... Yeah. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What do you mean the other way around? The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that curare was used. Explain yourself, Counsel. Yeah, he was paralyzed and they couldn't move, so I assume that means that he's in pain. Actually, he probably doesn't even feel the pain until he dies. The moment this toxin enters a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were in total agony, there would be no visible signs of pain at all. How terrible. Obviously, if a man lost all strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under him for support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effects could go largely unnoticed. Yeah. I don't follow, Kazuma. That's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. They probably got something that like caused the paralysis in the beginning and then death after, maybe? They probably researched that because it's supposed to be used as an anesthetic. I assume if you put too much, then it's like, I don't know, you die from it maybe? The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe, it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Yeah, see? Respiration? Yes, breathing, man. Oxygen. Yes. In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all the while, the victim is conscious and aware, just unable to move. Oh, that really sucks then. I wonder if it... What's paralysis? So I guess it does hurt? Oh god, that sucks. That's hideous. To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would be a living hell. Ugh. That is the true nature of this deadly curare poison. Oh, good evening. Ace Attorney again. And you're suggesting that this bottle, Counsel, actually contains this terrifying poison? This is all very convenient, isn't it? Hitherto unknown poison for which there is no means of testing? What a happy tale for the defense. You mean the culprit, not the defense. If I may, All these facts. You think you're so clever, but you must be taught some matters. Oh. It is you who must be taught. Of course. Dear lady. That sounds weird. So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it? What? You steal another's honest hard work and then announce the results as if you discovered them. No, that's not what we're doing, dude. I'm appalled. What a loathsome act. Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual. Whatever do you mean? Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime? That really is a loathsome act. Wouldn't you agree? Ah. Dude, she's not even protecting you, man. Enough of this. I for one, refuse to accept it. The idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules, dude. Dude, Japan's not the world either. Haha. What's so funny? Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency. Yes, Miss Brett? May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please? Wait, what? Well, I don't see, why not? Wait, is she gonna be like, there's no poison because I'm drinking from the bottle and I'm okay? What if there's an antidote, though? Oh, I knew it. So high. Don't get too big for your boots, you insignificant little island boys. Sorry? Yeah, see, she can drink it. To an English woman such as myself, this whole affair is a farcical comedy. The little police games and these foolish courtroom antics. It's laughable, really. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Cheers! Wait. I'm saying she's an antidote, though. Except, I guess she wouldn't have foreseen this? If she has the poison, she might have an antidote, though. Or, it's not the bottle that is poisoned, it's the cup that is poisoned. Because she would have drank it, too. I feel like. Where'd she get that cup from, though? No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this shabby affair. So the bottle's not poisoned, is what she proved, I guess. The cup can be poisoned though. Or he had a burn mark, didn't he? Oh, I guess that's not a wound though. Goodness. Whatever is the matter? Y'all look quite stunned. How does she poison him? Unless she's an antidote. So, no cure. The bottle was clean. Is that what you're saying? Ha ha ha. You look quite incredulous, little boy, but of course, that's the simple truth. What? Wait, her voice. Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so concisely here in this grand venue. Most kind. Grr. Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency. Yes, Miss Brett. I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries. Yes, dear lady, we are most gratified with all the assistance you have given. Wait! That wasn't poisoned? This doesn't make sense. You had to have been poisoned in that bottle. No, wait, the cup. I'm telling you, it's the cup. Wait. Which cup did she use? I was thinking maybe the cup that she took from the table was actually the poisoned one. That the professor drank. How did she swallow a whole glass and live to tell a tale? I don't understand it. Well, I suppose, if nothing else, this little Far Eastern charade— she keeps changing the names of Japan somehow. will make for interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London. There has to have been poison in the bottle, doesn't there? No, the cup. But there can't have been because otherwise she would have keeled over dead. Wrong cup, man. No, really, where was that cup from? Oh, wait, I need to save. Wait, need to save. Come on, Yunosuke, we have all the clues now. That bottle of water. Wait, gee, options. I save. Save. Okay, yes. Shh. Okay, good. I taste no poison. I'm going with the cup has poison theory. As I thought, there is no poison in that bottle. What? What, Yunosuke? Isn't it obvious? If there was poison in there, she'd be dead by now. But no. Need to trap her. Sometimes, your unadulterated naivety really astounds me. But sometimes, it's in need of a good staining, huh? Wait, am I wrong? Wait, am I wrong? Until it's as dark as your uniform in the ways of the world. Oh, is that what this color is supposed to represent? Is that what it is? What? Ways of the world? Okay. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. That was a guileless ending to a promising line of inquiry for which you have had. Oh, darn. This little trial is poisoned. What? Dude, I still think my cup theory would have been okay though. There has to have been. Oh wait. Yeah, that bottle of water doesn't contain poison. I think it's the cup of water, but Cobra did carry poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. The defense refuses to change its possession. You're serious? Fool! Are you blind? There's no possible way that bottle could contain poison. I mean, we just saw Miss Brett drinking the water from it. That's right, which rather complicates your argument, I think. Wait, is there an antidote in her cup of water? That could be the other thing, but I'm not sure because I don't know how the poison works. And I believe that complication can be explained. How exactly? I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the court record somewhere. It has to be. Very well. If the defense truly intends to assert this claim, then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. What explains how the witness was able to consume this supposedly poisoned water unscathed? Let me save this too. Law Emily. How come? Yeah. Oh wait. Okay, wait. The bottle was not. She drank it, but the water is definitely poisoned. I still think it's the cup. Should I just present the cup? Poison made from the barks of certain trees. Use it to incapacitate people. Solution for the respiratory arrest of cause as a full result of the full body process must be found first. Maybe I'm still thinking she has an antidote. So picture of glass in the bag. I assume her glass is tampered, maybe? That her glass either is the one he drank from or the one that she brought that is special and has an antidote, maybe? That's the only thing I can think of. Let's go. It seems the defense, or should I say the wretched accused, is the only real source of complication. Wait, load. Wait a minute. It wasn't that. What? Oh, it's not this one. Single fire bullet. No exit wound. Did not pass her body. The bottle did have poison? What is the bottle? No, it's not this one. I'm still thinking the bottle is different. Wait, the bottle. Oh wait, did I check the bottle yet? Did I? What does it say? Go to France. He doesn't know. Maybe certain parts of the bottle is poison? Nope. 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 I'm gonna go with this one. Solution, just solution. Or the book. Please be the book. Oh, I'm correct. The answer to this riddle is right here in Miss Brett's own research report. That's not a valid explanation. No? After all. What? You don't speak English. That report is utter gibberish. That is not valid. Just because you don't understand does not mean it's not evidence. What? This imprudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone, honest. I'm just reading Susato-san's notes. I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. What? Just because you guys can't comprehend it doesn't mean that it's not evidence. You would direct us to the pertinent section. Oh, counsel. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answers to this riddle? Wait a minute. Which one was it? Practical? Is it practical? Remember? Practical. Like going in the fact that there's an antidote. Let's go back. Antidote. Go. Nice. It's written right here under practical applications. I think I'll wait. Oh really? Go on. Well, think about it. You want to know how the poison can be drunk without it taking effect. That's a practical application of the poison's use as a wait a minute, did I pick the wrong one? You have to do better than that. I shudder to think of how we'll fare in the 20th century if everyone likes of you. Let me go back. Court journal. I skip this. Wait. What is the answer? Poison made from the bark of certain trees, used since ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. Oh, wait. Are they saying the fact that... I got it. 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 I was like, where is he wounded? He was like, what is it? There was a bullet into his chest, right? So I'm like, isn't it supposed to go through the chest? Like, it doesn't say that if you drink it, it's poisoned. But I realized I forgot. He had a dental appointment, which means he was injured in his mouth. Therefore, only when he drank it, because he was injured in his mouth, would the effect of this poison take place immediately. But her, she doesn't have anything. So it would not affect her even if she drank the poison. Nice! Got it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Special characteristics. Took a while. We've been hearing a lot about this Curare poison. Yeah, I did think it was weird how they didn't mention drinking it for it to take effect. And it's left me curious about something. Oh, counsel? Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of the arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting. So we've been led to believe, yes. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please. But if they were to use these laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would have to be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? I guess, yeah. Yes, good point. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'll be eating poison. Good gracious, Council. No, that'd be madness. But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see, that makes sense. Yes, the mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me though. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When Cuirae enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. What? Miss Brett, you authored this research. You knew Cuirae's special characteristics, and you knew that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself. That would suck if you had like a, I don't know, like open a canker sore or something, and then like infects you and you die though. You meddling little. What? It was real? This one was real? Wait, did she say something? Rapscallion? I don't know this term. Well, Ryunosuke, it turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? A lawyer? All this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure, but I fail to see how it possibly— Oh. So, the ill-bred little puppy has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book. Dude, that swan though, is so distracting. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. What are you trying to say? Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw. Schoolboyish? Flaw? As even your brain has managed to deduce, Cuirae is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric succus. Are you saying your stomach? Oh, yes, well, of course. Gastric suckers? What are they? I don't know. I assume if you eat the poison, it'd be ingested, and then your stomach would like get rid of it or something? Like neutralize the poison because it's acidic and base or whatever? So, if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he? See, no, I already had the answer to that. He had a tooth. Surgery, how did you come up with that then? How did you come up with that if that logic then of why he died and she didn't, if you didn't know that though? I'm so confused. That's right. Good gracious. That's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no? Order. Order in court. Order. The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way. Are you trying to suggest— Yes, this Cuirae poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial. Didn't they just test the bottle to see if it has it? That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something as simple as that. Oh, what is this gray monotone thing? Okay. Wait, which spam in the world? Let me delete that. Wait, okay. What is this welling up inside me? Is it justice? Is your detective, instincts? Lawyer instincts? Whatever? I've never felt like this before. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense, almost rage-like. And more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that, but okay. Oh, it's the first time he did that. Everyone's so shocked. Her glasses got bigger. My glasses, the mask. I don't think so, Miss Giselle Brett. How dare you use that tone with me? so huge? You know very well that there is no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison. You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. That's huge. Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence, as we now know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curator? Wait, save this just in case I picked the wrong one, even though I know my answer is correct. Okay. Okay. Because he had a tooth appointment. Dental treatment have been prohibited from drinking or eating anything but water. It's this one, right? I don't know what else it could be. Yeah. Okay. Further. He was injured. As Miss Brett so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. A fatal difference? She's like, you know! The toxic effects of the curare are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. Let me drink some water. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poison water? Inside? Yes, like the wound you might have if you just had been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Oh, nice. Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. So that's it. You used that knowledge to orchestrate this. Is she laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are all so puerile. Puerile? What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. Wait, what? Wait, what? What is going on? Is she gonna... You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it. Honestly, they're trying to prove the fact that there was... This is all conjecture. Unless you prove that you can find poison literally in the bottle, there is no evidence. She's gonna break it? Even if you break it, can you test for poison? Like blood or something? No! I mean, you could just slip. Dude, isn't that... I don't know. That's so obvious you're the culprit then, if you do that. You're like telling the world that you're the culprit, but okay. Did she drop it? Oh. Oh, it's taller than I thought. Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. That's so obvious though. No! What is it? What just happened? It's the Englishwoman. She just smashed that bottle in the Supreme Court. What a terrible blunder. Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much of the water from that broken bottle as possible, at once. You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet was a gift from the British Empire. What? I assure you, it will soak up the water beautifully. Can you still test that? You have neither technology nor the presence of mind to recover it. Oh, you can't borrow technology? Ha ha ha. How could you? You won't get away with this. You can thump the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in the bottle, or not. Because it's on the old era. And let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact. And what happened to the gun? Who shot the gun? That was never answered. Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution? Oh, oh, of course, of course. You're referring to this photographic print, I presume, dear lady. Wait, why is he still it was so obvious she's the culprit. Everyone should know by now in court that she obviously is the culprit. When you, like, break evidence. That's right, and really, looking at this photograph, it's as clear as day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. Yeah, I know, I thought that. I'm like, why? So of course, the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy. No, you killed the victim that day, using Curer, and then, in order to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo for the crime. She left the gun. You waited until he picked up the pistol you'd arranged for him to find on the floor, before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest, with your own hidden gun. I'm telling you that dress is holding the gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see, you had every opportunity to commit this crime. What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. Wait, why is he the young man? I'm a schoolboy. A hidden gun, you say? And I shot the professor's dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence. Exactly. And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. That's weird. Okay. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now, is she really gonna get away with it? The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene. Is obscene the right word for this? Is this my definition for obscene kind of different? Offensive or disgusted by accepted standards of morality and decency. Okay, sure. I guess that's morality. That works. Sure. Ryunosuke. Yes? You've come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. Why don't you help me, Kazuma? I thought you're the genius. What? What do you mean? You've lost a vital piece of evidence, it's true. So if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head up to— Why can't it be in your head, genius? No, that was not insult. That was like literal. Dude, you're the genius. In my head? You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend upon. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head. How did no one notice the swan on her head? What? So think again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Wait, that's something I wouldn't know. I as the player. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. Why are those two words highlighted? What I saw, what I felt. Every color. Huh? Huh? If there's blood... Wait, how did they not notice this? Wait. Like, oh wait. Because it was black and white. The photographs were in black and white. Of course they wouldn't. Oh. And no one cares about the scene and they'll preserve evidence, so it's like, let's just wash it all away. Okay, got it. If the blood is here, that means he was facing the front when he died. Which means she was the only one who could have shot him. Wow, see, that was fast. Except, is that evidence still there? I think maybe the officer guy took it, as he takes all evidence. Is Kazuma right? Somewhere in the vibrant memory of the same scene in my head. Could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killers? Wait, is it in the court evidence though? You can't see color, can you? It's not there. It'd be like somewhat dark, wouldn't it? It doesn't look dark at all. I mean, there has to be a clue. If there's nothing, then I'm gonna lose, so... say. Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue. Haha, you always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryunosuke? Come on then, let's wipe the smug smile off that English woman's face with some evidence. Alright, I can't wait! Sounds like a child. It's been niggling me for a while that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth about all this. It's here somewhere, the clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real killer must have been, isn't it? You mean the blood? I mean, there's like the... that's like... Is this tutorial still? Because that's the only thing that changed in like this whole scene. Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this. Oh, so he does have the plate. Yes. What is it? Oh, he's still miles away, probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else away from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day? Wait a minute, where are you going with it? Oh, the girl too. Where are you going with this, little boy? What? She said exactly the same thing he was gonna say. It's just a memory that's been troubling me. What memory? I saw the scene shown in this photographic print with my own eyes that day. Dude, that should be kind of dark though if there was blood. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a spattering of blood. What? Oh really? And what of it? Obviously, that must have happened when you shot the professor. No, that can't be the case. Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position of everything there. Yeah, see? The professor must have been facing the steak then. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way that blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Ah! Yes. For blood to have made it onto the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter, which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor, as you were. Giselle Brett. I beg your pardon? That's beyond ridiculous. Fabricated nonsense. Is the court seriously expected to believe something the accused has apparently just remembered seeing? Huh? I really hope the Ace Attorney versus Professor Layton 3DS remake. I haven't played Professor Layton. I think I saw it once. If it comes out on Switch or whatever, or Steam, I might think about it. Oh, Mata! Oh, that's me? Oh, that's him? His voice is higher than I thought. This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to. She looks nervous with her handkerchief. That's new. Inspector, you mean... Yes, I took the plate, in the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. I took it, meat and all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it. You did what? I took the steak that you had been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice. Let's go, I do want to buy if it's available in Steam. Let me know if it is, although I'll look it up too. Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a blood stain on Miss Brett's plate. That's weird, yeah, why would there be a blood stain on Miss Brett's plate, right? Unless it was in front of her, huh? We must examine it. Now! Is she holding on to him? Inspector. The court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir! Oh. Is it gonna end? Is part 3 the end? Cool. Sorry for the delay. Oh, he has a steak. Where is he putting this? Is this a table or not? Here's what you ordered. The steak. No one's gonna eat that now. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it? Of course there isn't. Quickly, Inspector, the blood! Man! Show the court! It doesn't look like there's blood. Wait, it doesn't look like there's blood. It's on that side? It should be on this side. Because according to photograph, the cow was on this way. Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure. No, wait, luminol. Luminol effects, man. Dude. You need to examine with luminol. No blood. No blood anywhere. But no, that's impossible! I know I saw it. I'm sure of it. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There was blood on the side of the plate. No, see? She took the glass, right? Which means she had enough time. And she turned the table of the... turned the chair of the professor, which means she had enough time to wipe off the blood, possibly. Use luminol! What an unbecoming expression, little boy. Oh god, that's fun. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you. Oh, blatant racism. Cool. Ah! I couldn't agree more in the case of this disgrace to the Empire. I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion in this trial. No way, no! Let's hope so. This let's pretend attempt at courtroom proceedings is painful to watch. I do promise to do my best to forget all about it when it's over. No! Luminol! Ah, the sorry look of the steak reveals the facts all too clearly. If the sorry looking accuser wishes to examine it again, be my guest. Plate of steak has been entered. Wait, the meal she ordered, it was removed from the victim's table after the incident. Wait, let me examine. Is it the underside? I'm thinking maybe the underside. Is the plate I saw, or thought I saw, just a figment of my imagination? This is it now. I've lost. Yunosuke. Wait. Before they give me hints, I want to check. Let me check. Oh, darn it. It's not the backside. I was hoping it was. Is it underneath? I'm just thinking she wiped it off. I still find it weird. Huh? Wait, what? Eh? Isn't this the gold coin that the old man antique dealer was looking for? Why is it there? Did someone steal it? Did the professor steal it? Did the lady steal it? Is it not his plate? Maybe she switched the plate with the other guy? It is weirdly, like I said, this steak is weird. It looks like it's chewed from them. What in the world is this? I think it's a Koban coin. The hallmark is from the Hoei era, I believe. No, I don't mean what is it? I mean, what's it doing there? Wait, did you say it was a Hoei Koban? Yes, and apart from the meat juices, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable. This isn't the first time today there's been talk of the Hoei Koban. I've heard of pearls before swine, but I've never heard of bullion in I don't know how to pronounce that. And I don't think you ever will again. It's extraordinary though. This means... Wait, what does it mean? Wait, I don't know. It's not his plate? Someone stole it? The professor stole it? I certainly never expected to find such a precious coin underneath this thick cut of meat. And it's from the Hoei era too. That would make it really quite valuable. We talked about this, right? It's well marinated in the juices as well, look. What, are you thinking of eating it? No, but the next time I order steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's going to be racing as I lift up the meat and peer underneath for a prize. No. I think you might have the wrong end of the stick about this, Yunosuke. Koban coin underneath the steak. There's only one logical explanation. What is it? I can think of like 3. No, that's about it. Why is this here? Wait, people. Why was it there? I don't know. Yunosuke, it's not over yet. Not until the final gavel. Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward, no matter what. Believe in myself? Really? Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself. Wait, I already examined it. As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any objection? That bloodstain was going to clinch the trial for me. Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all? Wait, let me think about it. Why is there a coin underneath it? Look at the one where it's like that, right? How is that related to the blood, though? Does gold coins do anything to blood? I don't know. Well, let's just go with it. There's another clue. Your Excellency, please wait. This plate of beef is hiding another clue. Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth. The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beefsteak. Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial. I'm sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled. You shouldn't do like power harassment, man. I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it? Thank you, Your Excellency. Counsel for the defense, you will now clearly show the court of what you were alluding. Where precisely on this plate of beefsteak is this new clue to be found? Right here? Right here? Oh wait, what? Are we doing the same thing? Same question? Okay, yeah. Same thing. Yep. Almost there. This means what? Oh wait, let me save this. Just in case. Wait, I cannot save it. Oh my god. Wait, sneeze. Okay. Kokoda? Good gracious, that's... A koban? What on earth? Wait, so I'm assuming... Wait. Theory 1. The professor stole this coin because he wanted the coin. How is that related to the blood? I have no idea. Theory 2 is that this is the sergeant's meat steak because he wanted to steal the coin from the old guy. And so he stole it and put it underneath his plate to not be found out. And then Miss Brett wanted to hide the blood, switched her plate with the sergeant's plate. And that's what happened. So the blood is not on this plate, but on the other plate. Is what theory 2 is. That's all I got for now. Ahoy era 1 at that. Miss Brett. This is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat? Shut up! What a ridiculous question. How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what this is, but I want no part of it. I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat? That could have simply been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction. Oh, don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? A rare Hoei Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? And this turns out to be irrelevant to the case. I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now. He's right. It can't be a coincidence. Your Excellency. Yes, Counsel. I mean, the sergeant was in need of money. A rare Hoei Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give him my lawyer job right now. Wait a minute. You're repeating first. You're repeating the exact same thing that Kazuma just said. Second, you just started your lawyer job now, so it's like almost no risk to you. Also, I need water. Okay. By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway. Shut up! She keeps saying shut up to that lawyer. Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who is irrelevant. Even though I'm the one on trial here? The point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what it's doing under that steak. The owner? Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. The owner of the koban that was found underneath this beefsteak is... It sounds like a tutorial because we totally know who it is. Okay. Obviously, it can only be the antiques dealer and owner of Rasute, Korekuta Kyuryo-san. Kyuri? As in Mr. Cucumber or something? Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable. Wow. Ah, yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct? Yes. Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying that he was up to something with his koban coin when it happened. At exactly the moment the gun was fired. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for the treasure. Indeed, the Hoei Air Koban, my prize coin! Then this Hoei Air Koban, do you mean to tell me? No, please. Why would Korekuta-san's koban be sandwiched between the victim's beefsteak and his plate? It makes no sense. There is. The sergeant took it. Which is why I'm asking to bring Korekuta-san back to the witness stand so we can ask him. Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here. Is this the same day? Without a moment's delay. Can't believe we've come back round to that pair again. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we trace down the real significance of this koban, we'll find that it's a key element in the case. I don't know, is it a key element? Oh, this bench is so wide. What was this voice again? What's all this about? Why have I been called up again? Don't you realize it's dinner time for little boy, idol? When my son's belly's empty, he's fiercer than a pack of wolves. Exploited by the police we were, like miserable dogs, forced to bear false witness. And when cast from this courtroom myself, I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless, withered antique. I'm not interesting. I don't know what... His words are not going into my head. Nothing more I have to say. Have I to say? The sun has set on this Nasute shop owner's existence. Be that as it may, Kurikuda-san, something has come to light that requires your clarification. As far as your Nasute memory serves, this court... that's it! The one! The very one! The very exact one that it is! The resplendent, spirited hoary treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day. It can't... Oh, what is his voice again? As I thought. Yeah, oh man. Enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped? Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. We found your coin sandwiched between a beefsteak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat's juices. Sandwiched? Soaking? Seriously? Clearly, it couldn't have fallen there by accident. That's what I'm saying, someone stole it. Which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose. Somebody concealed my holy treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate? How would do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing. The sergeant. Unless it's the professor that stole it. I don't think so. Excuse me. Could I say something? Yes, of course. Proceed, Inspector Hosonaga. I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case. Is this related? Wait. Like the old guy suspicious, or is the sergeant that's suspicious? Maybe the sergeant. Ah, yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation. The Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts, targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Oh yeah, why was he there? Wicked crimes indeed. This game is already making confusing in the first chapter. Yeah, why was he here though? I thought he was there to conceal the girl, but I guess it was another incident. We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. Dude, this guy moving is distracting me. So that's why you were sent in undercover, is it? I actually already know this game since the 3D's release. Okay, new games are fun. For me! Anyway. Yes, I took on the job of a waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief. So unbeknown to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems. I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Kurikuta-san's Koban is all too clear. Wait, the professor? Or sergeant? Oh, but it's Japanese language I don't understand until I use Google Translate. I might try Japanese. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know. What? What? I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on this matter. Wait, tell us, who is the despicable scoundrel that stole Kurikuta-san's Koban and hid it under the stake? Wait, they say they was targeting foreigners, right? Which means not Japanese. Or no, not foreigner. When I look at the history. No, wait. Text again. When did this happen? So many foreigners being affected. Rich clientele, but this guy's poor as hell. Why was he there? He's so poor. It must be him. Okay, I saved it, so it's okay. Go. Obviously, it can only be you. I knew it, because he's poor. He needs the money. Sergeant Iyazanosa. What? Huh. How dare you, you monster! No spoiler, but the second part of this game is very interesting. Everything's interesting. Monster? I stole that koban, did I? I'm the master thief of La Carnival. Am I? You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet? But it wasn't me. It was Aido. Aido is the mastermind behind all this blood. You can't be blaming a baby. Right? Yeah, everyone has the same reaction. You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son, an innocent little baby? It's you who's a monster, Sergeant Nosa. Oh, my theory is correct then. It was him. And then she switched the plates. Oh, wait, with the kid! Oh my god! That must really hurt. Wait, what? What? What just happened? What is going on? I'm expecting all this stuff will be connected from the first part to second. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, what? Nippon Imperial Army, Sergeant Iyazanosa, report preparing to stand down in the Supreme Court, sir. Huh? What? Do any of you know? The extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe. Oh, that's out. That sucks. I understand the temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place, and I've heard it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living. Yes. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son. That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant? The place is heaving with money. Every 3 days, I'd go there and do a reconnaissance for a target. How does he have enough money to go to the restaurant then? And I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork, even, which is worryingly believable. See? That's why that steak was like weirdly not knife and fork. I knew that was involved. I knew it. I was like, look at this steak. This steak is not eaten with a knife and a fork. It's chewed through. I knew it. Which means, oh, I didn't make the connection, which means it's a poor person who doesn't know how to use a knife and a fork, maybe? And your target that day was the old man and his koban? Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped a coin into my pocket without any trouble at all. A veritable phantom thief you are. I was all set to leave the steak I was halfway through devouring when it happened. Yes, when the professor was shot. I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. Aido too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could. On the double, I slipped it under the steak. On my plate, right? Hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date. I mean, he's just a thief. That's not murder still. Wait, why is it so quiet? Am I missing something? This is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time? Well, Miss Brett. Oh, of course, dear lady. Of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all. Wait, no, this still related. point is that it's on his plate. Or her plate, technically. Being a esteemed gentlewoman, please be excused, Your Excellency. Indeed. The theft of the koban was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder. No, wait, dude, it was on his table. How could that not be related? Of course it is. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. Nonsense, is it? Well. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, see? It's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm guilty of this too sometimes. And if I'm at the restaurant, obviously I use a fork and a knife. If I'm at home, it's too annoying to use a fork and knife, so I just put it on top of my rice and just chew through it and chomp through it. I'm bad. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Very well. Now that all questions concerning this witness testimony have been answered, I see no further justification for detaining her. Miss Brett, you are free to leave. No! Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. And good day. Imagine Lillin doing poker commentary with Brett's voice. Brett's voice? That's so much effort. Ryunosuke, what's the matter with you? There's no time for daydreaming. Oh, no, it's just something about Miss Brett's parting words there that got me thinking. Can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. That's the case. Don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard. Ooh, nice BGM. Sorry? You can think later, but if you don't call it now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over. I mean, yeah. Wait, it was that part, right? Mata! Wait, Miss Brett. What is it now? I'm afraid, just one last time. There's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? What contradiction? Yaddy! What new student nonsense is this? Well, what parting words are you talking about, Ryunosuke? Wait, is there a... Well, oh, thank you. Recap. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat. A sheer nonsense of such an idea sounds me. But it's on her plate. As for picking up your stick and biting to it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. Except her plate is like that. That part? The fact that it's on your plate? So it's not her plate. Yes, I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction. I'm going to need to see evidence, counsel. If Miss Brett's words truly are contradictory, where's the evidence to prove it? I save. And you have one life left. Save. Yes. Go. 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 This steak right here. Can you all not see the biting? Oh wait, is it this one? Oh, this one. This one. This one. The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed. Yes. Go on. More accurately, Your Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed. Now you're just splitting hairs. Not true. Doesn't something about the steak strike you as very unnatural? See, I had it. See, I told you all. The fork and knife was on the left side. No, fork and knife. If you use it, it doesn't look like this. Yes, and also it's bitten into. Yes. I knew this from the first part. Ha ha ha. Unnatural? What on earth do you mean? It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. Ah, see? I see you've noticed it. Oops, my wrong person. I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett. Notice what, exactly, counsel? Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and a fork. Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself. Well, technically it's a gentleman, but maybe that's like gentle people? I don't know. And take a good look at the steak. In particular, the edge where it's been eaten. Dun dun dun! As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks there. Ah! Oh! It looks like Miss Brett has realized something. So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all. Oh, nice! We got her! But what is your actual point? Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett was ravenously hungry. Shut up, how dare you? My pride, man. You're gonna insult me? Wait, so what? It's between her pride and... as an English woman and, like, being guilty of crime? Is that what she's in conflict between now? Oh, whatever you say, dear lady. Wait, no, wrong one. His voice is weird. As I said, I really must be leaving now. Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer. Wait, she's having afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice? Yeah, so Sergeant must have eaten the steak, and she switched that steak. It's obviously his because the teeth mark plus the coin. And then she switched that steak with hers because hers had blood mark on the plate. Is the theory I'm going with. Of course, of course. This will all be over in a blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place. Oh, too fast. Oh, that swan. I've heard enough, you irritating little spectacle samurai relic. Of course, dear lady. What's the matter, Miss Brett? Have we ruffled your feathers? More like the swan's feathers. Clearly the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implications these teeth marks in the steak have for her. Wait, where she put the gut? No, wait, no, that's easy. It's under her dress. Or a hat. Maybe the swan has it. Yunosuke, do you know where you're going with this? Yes, I do. Yes. Yes. Now at last, it's all come together. The mysterious teeth marks in the steak that had allegedly been eaten with cutlery. The reason why the bloodstain I know I saw somehow seems to have disappeared. She switched it! And most importantly, the evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day. Wait, I don't know about the evidence. Unless you can search her dress and stuff, you can't find a hidden gun. Because that'd be evidence. I accept that these teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, Counsel. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us? Everything, Your Excellency. Everything? Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the steak here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Because, yeah, there's no way that... Wait, okay, so... It's evidence that's definitely her because the sergeant has no reason to switch the steak with hers. And she's the only reason why... She's the only person who has a reason to switch the plates? And if the blood on her supposed plate actually turns up on the sergeant's plate, then that is conclusive evidence that is she who switched the plates. Because there's no other reason why the blood would be there. Yeah, okay. Shut up! The swan is so angry. Conclusive evidence. How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of the phrase. Typical Japanese empty threats. How can you be so sure? Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had such conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet, 'cause it's the sergeant's plate. Hasn't been? What? But just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist. This is absurd! The trial has run several hours already, and you say there's evidence yet to be brought forward? There can't be. I don't believe you have it. I don't, but there's someone who does have it. Someone in this very courtroom, Hosonaga-san. And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mystery about this case. Very well. I have a feeling this will be my last request of the defense in this trial. Thank you, it's finally over. Oh wait, who possesses the conclusive evidence that will reveal the truth about this whole affair? Just in case. Okay. You! The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hosonaga. What? I have it? Yes. You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence? That's ridiculous. Go see the doctor, dude. No. I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on this stake with the teeth marks. Yes. Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak, and as well as admitting to stealing Kurekuta-san's coin, he told us that he slipped it under the steak. You watch it, cadet. I'm a superior officer. Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the steak that you put the coin under, in fact, your own steak? Yeah, see, I'm like, why would you put it under someone other person's steak? He said immediately anyway. He needed to hide it from his pocket, so it had to be his own steak. Ten-shan! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier in the Imperial Nippon Army, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a foreign gentle lady if she'd mind me manhandling her meat to hide something in it. In other words, the steak that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Nosa's meal. Yup. But that makes no sense! That plate was taken from the victim's table! Yet... Wait, wasn't that Igiyari from, like, Kazuma? But okay. Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor does she have any opportunity to steal the coin. Of course I didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire. Well then, how do you explain this paradox? Exactly! Surely you're not going to suggest that the sergeant switched the two sticks over. Oh wait. Oh, the sergeant that switched it? I thought it'd be the lady. I think it'd be a lady. Only he needed. Wait. It's like, yeah, he has no reason to switch it. Unless, yeah, it is. Oh, it was? I mean, it was one of the two. You did switch the plates? Well, after it happened, there's too many things going on all at once. When I saw the civilian have been murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted my steak and hid the coin underneath it. But then when the waiter announced he was an undercover policeman, I thought I'd had it. If he decided to investigate my slab of meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting my marching orders. So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance. That's true, no one was nearby. Dude, such manhandling the baby. With my military precision and timing, I switched my steak with the one on the foreign lady's table. Why didn't you switch his plate with, like, the old man? Maybe the old man didn't have a steak. Oh, maybe there's like certain, like, only a few people that ordered the beef steak or something. What? You can't have. I never saw you do such a thing. I thought she left already. I thought the order was like, he was shot, the gentleman, maybe like, oh, I guess the gentleman, no wait, no, the waiter carried Naruhodo away and told the lady to leave. After? I don't know, what was she doing? It was called Operating Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning. It was do or die, I tell you. So yes, I did what had to be done. I'm Unbelievable! Wow. Darn, that'll be a lady. However, fear not, Prosecutor-san. What now? I swear on the brass buttons of my uniform, that is all I did, sir. All you did? That's plenty, Sergeant! So, if Sergeant knows to switch the plates over, it means he took Miss Brett's steak, and the plate it was on, back to his own table. Yes, that follows. Which means there should be bloodstains on that. Osanaga, Inspector. Yes? Earlier in this trial, you told the court this. You said that you had not only taken Miss Brett's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's. That to preserve evidence, you had taken both. Ah. Oh, she's super angry. Look at that face. That's correct. Then please present it to the court now. Oh, the plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot. Shut up! What can that possibly tell us now? I mean, a cold slab of tough meat? It can't have the slightest bearing on the case. We're talking about blood, dude. Were you not listening? No, you're not wiggling your way out of it this time, lady. I beg your pardon? Surely you're not that forgetful. Surely you remember the reason why the steak pan promises to prove such a problem for you, no? You're the ones who decided it was a problem, not me. The reason the defense asked to see that plate was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing. Thinks he remembers. I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Brett. On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there was a clear spattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest. I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. And now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Brett. Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, you will show the evidence to the court. Does he have to go back to his house again for like the second time? Present the beefsteak and the plate that was originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident. Yes, sir. He's like, finally, my turn. Again! Oh, I see the blood! Even from this angle. Sorry for keeping you. So you see it? And it was on his side. I'm like, yeah. Here's the other steak and its plate. Please, feel free to examine it. I can see it already. The bloodstain. It's clearly visible. Look! Now this makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate shows that at the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me. In other words, it's impossible for Naruhodo-san to have shot the victim. Does he keep changing my name somehow? Ah! It can't be! In fact, there's only one person who could have possibly shot Dr. Wilson from the front. And that is you! I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. That's right. Miss Giselle Britt. It's you! Dun dun dun! Dun dun! Are we seeing your true colors now? The swan died. Wait, what? No other. Outdone by a Japanese. Me. A Japanese schoolboy. No. No. No! Is that the real body? The swan? Oh my god. Yeah! Oh wait, what? Wait, the swan just jump off? Wait, there's chicks. Wait, what's going on? Ah! Oh, that's the great one. Ah! Huh? 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 Oh, those chicks are cute though. Oh, those chicks are so cute. Oh my god, they're so cute. Wait, did she go to heaven? What's going on? Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure. Most unbecoming behavior for an English gentlewoman. Forgive me. Lol, what just happened? Well, congrats on clearing chapter 1. Oh, wait, not done yet. I don't have the innocent thing yet. Well, Miss Brett, I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth, this time. Oh, it's been a while since I saw this. Gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life, using Curer. As you surmised, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment with extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. So you planned to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison would be found in his water, because Curer is unheard of here in Japan. Yes. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take one tiny sip of his water, and it would all be over. I would place the steak I'd ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone, and leave immediately. Why did she shoot him? That was confusing. However... Oh, is it because I went to the table? Before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor. Oh, see, at the visitor's table. That was true. That would be me, I suppose? Yes, you. Who else? Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor means you remember her. Meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. Yeah, that's true. But except she is effing wearing a swan outfit hat. I don't think... I don't know, like, even if I wasn't greeting you at your table, I think it's kind of noticeable that you were there with that outfit, you know? In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point, so I concocted a plan on the spur of the moment. A plan to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man. How was she sure that the professor that he would come back to the professor's table though? I happened to know that the professor always carried a gun. It was a professor's gun. Oh wait, no. Do we say that already? Do we already know that? I decided to use that fact to my advantage. That means there was no hidden gun? I had the bottle of Curer in my handbag, and my own pistol concealed under my skirt. Yep, see, everyone, we all knew this. It was definitely under that giant skirt or the swan. Under your skirt! Oh, there's missing an R. So I was right. There were two guns. Oh yeah, he was picking one up and then one was fired, so there had to have been two. Yes. And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. What if he didn't notice it? That would suck. More mind-blowing chapters continue. Woo! Aku aku. Placed where you were sure that I would notice it. Oh, okay. And everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun, as I'd intended. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up, that's when you shot the professor with your own gun, even though at that point he was already dead. Naturally, a gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared. Obviously, I assumed Naruhodo-san was the culprit and apprehended him. I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside. That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor in his chair around. Because, of course, we needed to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where he'd picked up the gun. Dun. Da da da. So there you have it. That is the entirety of my misdemeanor. Oh, it was murder. She gave me guilty now, right? Your Excellency. Yes. I wonder. Might I speak with you in private later? Wait, what? What? What's going on here? What's going on? What does this mean? I shall call on you. What? What does this mean? Like, as an English to a Japanese person? As someone with influence? To someone with influence? As a woman to a man? Which one is that? Hope you can forgive me, Naruto-san. Oh, she disappeared like a ghost. I thought she went to heaven earlier. Oh, finally! It was seen. This trial has finally run its course. I presume the prosecution is in agreement. This can't be! Aoji Taketsuchi does not lose! Not to likes of this rookie student! Aren't you all rookies too? This court system recently started. You better start getting used to tough opposition. What? Yes? This insult to the Aoji family name will never be forgotten. You've become conceited with age, Council, but the old have to stand aside and make way for the new. With a sword? Is he gonna take it out? It's the way of the world. May you never forget that. Dude, you're not allowed to do that. What? I feel like that is like not attempt murder, but like assault. That counts as assault. 1,000 millennia may pass, and still the Aochi clan will never measure up to the Naruto clan. Do we all have clans? What's going on here? Are we all rich with clans? Are we not like commoners? I don't know what's going on. This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system. Despite being summoned as the accused, you, Ryunosuke Naruto, presented an excellent case. Thank you, Your Excellency. The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is a modern methodology. After all, it's only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to the wider world. But the Western ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. I feel sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. A new future of law waits, but what it will look like, I cannot even begin to imagine. That is for the young to pursue. Asogi Kazuma. Yes. After this trial, oh wait, I keep saying this with a higher pitch. You are set to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can, absorb everything of the wider world that you are able to. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you. What is this mission? To learn? What? Secret agent? What? Who's he now? I understand, Your Excellency. What? What was that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden? Wait, don't tell me. What? 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 What is his mission? What, to assassinate someone? Like what? Maybe just like a peace ambassador? But he looked grave, so I don't know. Never mind. As for you, Naruto Ryunosuke. Oh, yes! In you, I sense, how can I put it, unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onwards. Thank you, Your Excellency. No. Finally, it is time to deliver the final verdict. Hereby find the defendant, Naruto Ryunosuke. Muzai, not guilty. Oh, Sakura petals. Oh, finally this long trial has ended. Oh, in less than 2 hours. This court is now adjourned. Finally. Ah! 22nd November, 2:46 p.m. I can't believe this is all like one whole day. Supreme Court of Judicature, Defendants Antechamber 5. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defended myself and made it through that horrendous trial. Ryunosuke. His hairband. Defies gravity like always. You finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma. Ha 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 ha. No, it was a pleasure to watch you at work. So, you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street. Don't forget. Good afternoon. Wait, who is this? I can't tell what voice I'm supposed to do. All your hard work has certainly paid off. Who is it, the professor? Oh, the girl. Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocence. Ah, our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know. Oh no, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much! If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Brett's, I don't know how things would have turned out. Your kind words should really be for my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate. Your father? Yes, of course. Okay, this recaps. It's okay. Mikotoba Sato. Okay. Speaking of Mikotoba... Ah, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. Too many deep voices. Naruhodo. You did an excellent job. Thank you, Professor. Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend. Good friend? Oh yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yume University, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensics medicine in Great Britain. Presumably, that's when you met Dr. Wilson? Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital. Oh, you worked together? I've never heard you mention that before. Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides, it's your turn, Asogi. Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world in science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot. I will. I'll learn all that I can. I swear on this, the spirit of the Asogi clan. You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you? That looks illegal. Of course what? I'm pretty sure was that illegal. A Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. I don't think that's it cuts down anything that's in my way. That does not sound peaceful. Yes, I have definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes. That reminds me, what's happened to the woman? To the Giselle Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder. Ah yes, her. It's not easy to tell you this, but wait, don't tell me she was freed. Because she's English. What do you mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all. That, and I think wouldn't she be tried in Britain though? She'll be leaving Japan in the very near future for Shanghai. Huh? Shanghai. What? Shanghai? Wait, he said exactly what I just said. International incident. Zell Brett will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that. What? But why not? It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Who is this? A waiter? Inspector Hosonaga. Alright, Inspector, my bad. It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Too many low voices. Very impressive to watch. I must congratulate... But what's all this about consular jurisdiction? We cannot try this particular foreigner for crimes here in Japan. Yep, that's what I figured. Just because she's a citizen. I think she'll have to be tried in, like, the Great Britain courts or something. What? We can't try her? Well then who? Who's going to bring her to justice? A British consular court will hear a case, somewhere far away, where our voices can't be heard. But why a consular court? Wait, what does that mean? Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past now that we've signed this, friendship treaty. Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right. Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature to our respective governments, they can't invoke a consular court just like that. Oh, can't they? Yes, she's a student, but it doesn't justify our governments making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on. I'm assuming she's high-ranking. So, Miss Brett can be held accountable for her actions here in Japan. I'm afraid that for the young student, today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance for her. I don't believe it. Oh, that sucks. The British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. They're obviously making this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously. But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. Oh, sounds like she's free though. This is a time of great turmoil. This new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. One day, I have no doubt, that woman will receive the judgment she deserves. Darn it! She's free then. Maybe next time, is what this means? Yes, change is coming, and we're the ones driving it. Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. Oh, the BGM! This evening calls for a celebratory drink. But, Professor... You're right, there's no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Ryunosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun! In that case, might I suggest Le Carnival? Why are you suggesting a place that had a murder? I'd rather not go there. As the head waiter, I'll be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink. Is it free? If it's free, that's a different issue. You're a detective, Hosonaga-san, aren't you? Yeah, right? I was like, why? You're bleeding again. Let's not worry about details for now. To la Carnival, will you accompany us, Professor? Wait, why are you deciding this? Of course, La Carnival's food is second to none. I shall go and attend to the paperwork for Nanhoro-san's release. Oh yes, thank you. She should join us. What? Amikotoba's daughter. No, that's kidding. Wait, why is she not joining us? What? She should join us for dinner. So Giselle Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Yeah, that was not explained. Kazuma. Yeah, what's his mission to? Yes, Ryunosuke? I just wanted to say thanks again. That's all. You really saved my skin today. Ha 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 ha. I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work. I mean, you helped me like 30%. Maybe 20. Your skills made the difference though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. You are my rival, right? To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over during that trial. Oh, fun fact, Susato's VA is... Oh, Hanazawa Kanna. Ah! She barely talks, so like, I don't know it. Oh. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, not me. Oh, thank you then. What? Come on, be serious. If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. I agree, you barely helped me. Alright, 20%. But you have a natural talent for it. For being a defense lawyer, I mean. Oh, no, not me. All that tense verbal combat? I never want to go through that ever again. I just did what you told me to do. That's all. Because I knew I could trust you. That's the point. Sorry? What do you mean, that's the point? Listen, Ryunosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win? Knowledge of the law? No. The ability to believe. To believe? To believe what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it. I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Sometimes in the courtroom, you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you chose to believe in, even then, well, that's not something that anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Believing in your client. Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stopped believing in me. Well, you face seemingly hopeless situations time and again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it, through your own efforts, and because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. There's something I want to ask you, actually, Ryunosuke. Oh, the fact he's leaving? Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. It sounds serious. What is... Ah, you're still here, are you? Oh, don't wait. Is he spying on us? Eavesdropping? Oh, Inspector Hosonaga. He was there the whole time, wasn't he? I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go. Thank you. We'll be right there. Rickshaws, though. That time, man. Let's pick up this conversation again later. We should be celebrating right now. First court victory, but now you made me curious. And your study tour to Great Britain, don't forget. Ah, yes, that too. So my very first trial came to an end. Ah, that was nice. Kazuma. Yasumi Kotoba. Susato-san, who acted as my assistant. Inspector Hosonaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still. It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. Well, mostly myself, but yeah. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. Little did I realize— oh wait, don't tell me this ending just like the Ace Attorney, the first one, Great Turnabout, where it's like, what is it? Chisato-san? She was— little did I know that was the last time I talked to her. Don't tell me it's that type of ending. Just how much it would change my life. Oh, okay, good. It wasn't that. Good. He's still alive. Cool. That's all I need. Ah, the end! The end! Oh wait, you don't see it because I'm covering it. It says the end. Ah, finally. Well, achievement unlocked. I didn't read it. Yay! Finished. Oh, that was the end of— what is this? The Adventure of the Great Departure. Bienvenue au La Carnival. What is it? Good. I forgot what bienvenue means. Well, you'll see more later in some plot twist. Shh, no spoilers, but looking for— wait, there's 5 of them? That's so many. Let's see. Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. Are we on a ship? And then a thing? Clouded Kokoro. That sounds so weird somehow, the English and Japanese. Finished chapter 1. Yay! Return task screen. That took 2 hours. I guess overall each part takes like 2.5 hours or so, and this is the third part, so it was total of 5 hours plus 2 hours, 7 hours. Wow, so much content. Happiness. Yeah, I'll play maybe the continuation outboots tomorrow, if not next week. 5 chapter for the first part, and then 5 chapter for the second part. Huh? Second part? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, well. I thought it was... Isn't there just 5 chapters? Tomorrow? Yes. Tomorrow in Japan is a holiday. So, I might continue this tomorrow too. And I plan to not certain yet, but on the 28th January Japan time, maybe midnight, I'm maybe going to play Pokemon Arceus 3DS version later. Oh, okay, cool. I wonder if it's different from here. Oh well, I'll see. Yeah, I want to play Pokemon Arceus, my bad. Arceus, right? And maybe I'll probably play it when it comes out in English, I guess. Because, I don't know. I think it should be fast. It should be out earlier in Japan. My Nintendo store, it's like earlier. It's Japan time midnight, so we'll see. I'll buy it first and see if I can do it then. Except I'll have to take that day off because it's a Friday. And it'll be at midnight this time, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. It was fun. Play again tomorrow. I was tired. It was a fun adventure. Woo. Okay. Everyone who is not in East Asian time, good night. People in Asian time, have a nice dinner. See y'all next time. If you're interested, I'm on update stuff on Twitter usually. Twitter is where I put all my notifications and whatever I'm doing. Oh yeah, if you're interested, there's Twitter. Anyway, see you next time. Goodbye, bye-bye. Thanks for watching.